back again, Ben here, and today what we're going to do, just like a million other YouTube's videos right now, is going to do a dive into what's happening next year for Zelda's 35th anniversary, as well as Metroid's 35th anniversary. I don't forget that, Nintendo. Back in the day, it was Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. Those were the big three. And then this kid comes along, Pokemon, with its cartoon and its kids, and takes over, usurps that number 3 spot from Metroid. But us diehard fans still know. And so that's what we're going to do today. Yeah, they shadow dropped Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is interesting because it's no longer a side game like the original Hyrule Warriors. But it's integrated into the timeline 100 years before Breath of the Wild, so that is interesting. I believe it uses some of the same assets. I believe the development team worked together with Koei Tecmo, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But okay, so we had the Super Mario Direct, and it was like, hey, birthday present, but first things they announced was the Game & Watch, okay, and with Super Mario Brothers and the, well, Lost Levels, but really Super Mario Brothers 2, and that seems interesting. So, for the Zelda Direct, or whatever it's gonna be, note that was released on February 21st, 1986, and I think that is the same day, or extremely close to Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, but we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, there's gonna be some overlap here, because if we're starting the 35th anniversary with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, then yeah, but you know, that's okay. I mean, because of the situation this year, Nintendo waited probably a little bit longer than they wanted to for the Mario announcements. But anyway, Game & Watch, Super Mario Direct, Super Mario Brothers. And I think a Game & Watch for The Legend of Zelda is very likely. I mean, wasn't there already a Zelda Game & Watch back in the day? So I think that's very likely. It might include A Link to the Past, just to be the same as the Super Mario Game & Watch, but you know, we'll have to see. As for Metroid, I don't think that's likely. Again, so you have Super Mario Brothers, you have The Legend of Zelda, and you have Metroid, and they're all on the Nintendo Online, but I don't see that being a Game & Watch, unfortunately. 2. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury as the new content. Well, again, we just had Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity being announced. Now, that could be the one we were looking for, or it could be Skyward Sword HD, as it was leaked on Amazon in a couple of countries. But, so, yeah, one of those two is going to fill the number 2 slot that Super Mario 3D World does. And Metroid, no, there's just nothing, unfortunately. 3. Super Mario Brothers 35. I don't see that happening with The Legend of Zelda, unless they do something like I'm proposing for Super Metroid, in which Super Metroid does ninja speedruns, and you can either play the whole game or segments of the game as you like, with some ghost Samuses as you're wall jumping, running through, blasting things. That would be a very cool idea, Nintendo. Not that they've listened to me before, because we still don't have F-Zero XX. After that, they announced Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, and well, the only thing actually about that, there's the Mario set, and for some reason Luigi has his own set. I believe they're going to announce Peach, Toad, Bowser. They're at least going to announce those 3 carts for add-ons. I think you can get it up to 4 players, I don't know. But yeah, I think there's at least going to be those 3 additional carts offered at some point for Mario Kart Live. A Link car or the Link bike from the DLC for Mario Kart 8 would be freaking awesome. Not likely, but it would be awesome. And I would get that in a heartbeat. And Metroid, unfortunately, they're not even in Mario Kart yet, so yeah. The what is this? The Blitz Nintendo.com events missions. Zelda definitely, Metroid likely. Pins, Zelda probably, Metroid possibly. I won't be getting those for Mario. Mario Kart Tour. I think it's unlikely, but you never know. They could add the bike again and Link. Metroid, no. Clothes, definitely for Zelda, possibly for Metroid. The Ninja speedruns in Mario Maker 2, again, Zelda, I think that's definitely possible, so possibly there. No Metroid things, because they're not adding any other content. That would be awesome too. But again, if they did the Super Metroid speedruns, that would just be off the charts, Nintendo. I'm counting on you. Smash Tournament. And don't mind this, it's just part of a speaking test we use. Smash Tournament. Definitely for Zelda. Hands down. I think it's unlikely, but it's still in the realm of possibility, because some of the characters are there. And they've got some DLC slots in the Fighters Pack 2, so they could add something. Splatoon. Zelda, I think it's unlikely. Metroid's a no. Animal Crossing. Zelda, definitely. Metroid, possibly. Monopoly, Jenga, other board games. Zelda is unlikely. I'm gonna move Metroid down to a no for that, unfortunately. Although, again, all this stuff would be cool, Nintendo. Lego sets. Now, for Zelda to work, I think it would be a cartridge set and the TV insert or the whole TV itself. I don't think they would go whole hog with the whole Nintendo Entertainment System, although they could, and that would be amazing. But yeah, again, it's possible, but that all depends on them. Metroid, yeah, right. Okay, so Super Mario All-Stars for Super Nintendo Online. There's really no equivalent for the other two series. And Super Mario 3D All-Stars. We're going to take a look at the list for Zelda. And we are still waiting for this. Again, if the rumors are true, Metroid Prime Trilogy HD is finished and ready to go. So I think we are 100% going to get this next year. And then Metroid Prime 4 in 2022. So come on, Nintendo, don't let us Metroid people down. So what are they going to do? Now, again, a million videos have said, oh, we got Wind Waker HD, and we've got Twilight Princess HD already on the Wii U, just port them over, and you've got the Skyward Sword HD remake, remaster, which is rumored. Like, boom, done, there's your 3D collection. I don't think so. I think Skyward Sword is going to be its own separate game. The development time with... Well, I don't know. I'm not a game developer, but I think the time for that, as it was so integrated into the system, the motion controls for Super Mario Galaxy. Again, I don't know how difficult that was to transfer over, but I think that would be easier than the entire swordplay in the Zelda game, the aiming with the bow, everything, which is why I think that's going to see a standalone release. So, what we have had in the past is the Zelda Collection and the Zelda Collector's Edition with The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, still the best game of all time, and Majora's Mask. Okay, so seeing this come out, I think is possible. The reasons against it are Zelda and Zelda 2 being both on the NES Classic and the NES Online. So I don't see that happening in its current form. What is more likely is a collection of these plus, and so you could see those two, but they might add one or two of the games I mentioned previously. But yeah, I think that's more possible. I don't know. What is also missing, though, is Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So I would like to see that re-released. And I think they did it for, what is it? The Ocarina of Time 3D. Sorry, on the 3DS, which I don't have. But okay, so yeah, we just go through the list. Legend of Zelda, like we said, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, I think will definitely be on the 3D All-Stars or Zelda Collection 2 or whatever you're going to call it. And if they do that, then please, we need the Master Quest. Majora's Mask, I put that as a triangle. It could be on the collection, it might not be, who knows. Master Quest, again, it might be on the collection. I would like to see it. I don't think it's going to happen. A Link to the Past. It's possible. I don't think it's likely. You've got the Super Nintendo Online, the Super Nintendo Classic. So there's ways to play that. Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. Absolutely not, because it was remade for the Switch. Wind Waker HD. Again, I do think that's likely. But it's what's coming with it is what I'd like to know. And it being one of my least favorite Zelda games, I don't really care. To be honest, having just played Galaxy and 64 this year and not liking Sunshine as much, I might not play that, at least not right away. But, you know, I will definitely play it someday. Don't worry about that. Skyward Sword, again, I think that's going to be its own game. It could be on the HD collection, but Oracle of the Ages, and yeah, I sort of jumped the order here, sorry. Oracle of the Seasons, probably not coming. They'd have to either do like a Game Boy or an advanced collection. Handheld collection could be interesting, because then you could get Spirit Tracks and Minish Cap on there as well. Four Swords Adventures. Again, not likely, but it would be amazing. A Link to the Past 2. Here, I wrote this as a no. I think it could be a maybe. Get it off of the 3DS, get it onto the Switch. Triforce Heroes. I don't know. Is that a mainline Zelda game? Some people say no. Some people say yes. So, I don't know. Of course, Breath of the Wild's already there. Breath of the Wild 2, yeah. I think there's going to be an update or announcement during the Direct, and probably the main holiday game for next year, which is, you know, what everybody's saying, so no real thoughts there. And Twilight Princess HD, again, since it's already done, I think it's likely it'll come out on the HD collection. So yeah, we're looking at Ocarina, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. If they wanted to be cool and add Majora's Mask and the Master Quest, I would be all for that. But there you go. Yeah, I think Ocarina makes it. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker HDs. Skyward Sword gets its own release. And yeah, so I think that's the collection that's coming out for Zelda. As for Metroid, again, NES Online, NES Classic. Metroid 2. They remade it as Samus Returns. I thought the first game was better, honestly. And they made some unnecessary changes, but it does look pretty. They could release that on some sort of collection. Super Metroid, again, Super Nintendo Online, Super Nintendo Classic. Nah, I don't think so. Zero Mission and Fusion, they're sitting there in limbo. They could also be remade. So if you get Samus Returns and Zero Mission Fusion as sort of like a handheld trilogy, maybe throw in Pinball, that could be a good collection. Who knows? But again, I think the Metroid Prime Trilogy HD is going to be the set. And we're not going to get a Metroid Direct, but they will do a Prime 4 update or announcement for 2022 at some point next year. Other Metroid games, Metroid Prime Hunters, Other M, and Federation Force. Oh, did I mention Pinball or not? But yeah, so there you go. There are my thoughts on the Zelda Collection 2, the Metroid Prime HD trilogy, and Nintendo's big 35th anniversaries for both of the franchises. And of course, there'll probably be a Pokemon game. We might be ready for the Diamond Pearl remakes. I don't know, but no, Zelda 35th, Metroid 35th. Nintendo's good to go. I don't have to ask what they're doing anymore because they finally told us. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.